Hello, my fellow broke aristocrats. How are you today? Today I'm talking about a pretty fun subject, and that is preparing for the holidays and how I can do it on a budget. And today the subject is tackling my pantry. And I don't know if anybody else has ever done this, but there's 2 times in the year that I like to tackle my pantry. The first time I'd like to tackle my pantry is in the wintertime, right before the holidays, and the second time is in the springtime. And it's a great way also to be frugal and to really start living below your means during the holiday season. If you are planning on having a major holiday party or dinner, or if you just want to do some baking or anything fun, I always encourage people first to just go through your pantry and see if you can't choreograph your meals based on what you already have. So it's really pretty simple. You take a piece of paper and a pen and you just go through the entire pantry, everything you've got stored, because you really don't want things going bad, spoiling, attracting roaches or whatever that's sitting in the cupboard. But what you could do is you could begin to make food and kind of make a festival, holiday stuff with what you have in the cupboard. An example would be if you go into the cupboard and you find a lot of things like flour or whatnot, you really just want to find out what your goals are for the holiday and then work with what you already have. If it's flour, then you have a pretty good idea how much you already have. So if you're planning on baking any Christmas cookies, you know what to add and not to overspend. I think one of the worst mistakes people make when they're trying to live frugally and healthfully on a budget is they never bother to do a good assessment of what it is that they already have. What do you already have? Are you sure you don't already have that? We plan these amazing meals. We do this amazing planning and we go grocery shopping and we say, okay, I'm only going to spend $50 or $60, but maybe you really only need to spend $25. Maybe you only need to spend $30. First, stop and do a thorough assessment. A lot of people say that they don't have the time. That's why I say if you can do a good deep cleaning and take a look at what's in the pantry twice a year, then you're doing pretty good. Other people I know are much better organized. Every month they're going through the pantry. Right now I'm going to do a really good, I just recently actually did a pretty good assessment of the pantry situation, and there's a lot of fun things in there. So it just pretty much gives me an idea of what kind of meal planning for the holidays I'm going to be doing, because it's going to be based on whatever is in the pantry. For example, if I have a lot of macaroni, then I know I'll be doing a macaroni and cheese dish. If I have a lot of beans, I might do a chili or something like that. So really thinking about what do I have already and how I can make it a good dish for the holidays, depending upon what your family's tradition is, what they like, what they enjoy eating. And the same goes with looking in the freezer, seeing what you have. You may say, well, I really want to make Brussels sprouts, but then when you go in the freezer, you find you've got 3 bags of green beans, and then it's like, surprise, everybody, we're having green bean casserole for the Christmas dinner. So it's just a little thing that I do that I wanted to share with you, which is to, particularly during the holidays, because we do so much shopping for the holidays. We spend far more money than we need to, and we end up stuffing more stuff in the pantry that we don't necessarily need. And so this is a little tip to you that I do, which is that when I do plan those big meals, those holiday events, I first stop, make an assessment of what I already have, and see if I can't use those things to create something festive. It's amazing what people like. You know, you have friends over at the house and then you decide to do a big crock pot of chili because you had a bag of beans sitting in the cabinet somewhere, and it's just sitting there doing nothing, and you think, you know what, I've got the ingredients. I think I'm gonna make myself a really a big crock pot of chili for that football game everyone's coming over to watch. And then you do it and people think that you're like some kind of a god or something. Meanwhile, you're just using what you already have. So hopefully people are being frugal, you're taking care of yourself, you're living below your means, you're not taking up any more debt. We don't need to be doing that. You're thinking about planning those meals based on first doing a really good assessment of what you've already got, looking in the freezer, looking in the cabinets. Do it simple like I do. I just have a piece of paper and a pen, and I look at what I have, and then I Google recipes with some of those ingredients, and it's amazing what you can come up with. I remember one year I just had a ton of carrots, and then I Googled some ingredients that I had, like carrot salad or whatnot, and all these amazing recipes came up, and I was able to make beautiful dishes with the things I had. And what was nice about it is that people loved the food, and instead of something just living in the, sitting in the pantry going bad, I was able to transform it into something amazing, so that when people came over to celebrate the holidays, they were able to enjoy it. All right, so this was a quick video just talking about what I'm going to be doing, because we are planning a Christmas dinner at the Broke Aristocrat's house, and how I'm going to be trying to choreograph it with what I already have, using what I already have. So be sure and share, like, subscribe, and tell me what you are doing to keep yourself healthy and happy without breaking the bank, particularly during the holiday season. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.